And before we go ahead and move on, just want to take another quick time out and welcome you to the video. Got some lines and personal leans out for Big Ten football, and that's college football week 9. But before we go ahead and dive into some more free content right here on YouTube, just want to quickly remind you once again that we are 3-0 in our last 3 daily best plays on patreon.com/Brock Page, and access to the daily best play costs just $1.99. We're also 6-1 in our last 7 daily best plays in that very same category as well. We currently have over 790 members signed up and active on that site. And if you want to join them and get in on the action, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/Brock Page. And moving on, we're going to take a look at, let's see where it's at, Michigan State taking on Michigan. Big brother against little brother, I guess that's what they say, or half brother against step brother, I don't know. But anyway, Michigan State taking on Michigan, 12 p.m. Eastern start time in Ann Arbor. The Michigan Wolverines are the 25-point favorite with the total at 52 and a hook. Spartans currently plus 1,200 for an upset win. But as bad as their loss was in the opener, Michigan State is highly competitive in this intrastate rivalry. And as a matter of fact, they've successfully covered the point spread in 8 out of their last 10 meetings with the Wolverines. And as bad as the Spartans were defensively against Rutgers, and really they weren't all that bad, they just were dealt with a short field 7 different times. But anyway, Michigan State still ended up outscoring Rutgers in the second half of that contest. Now, quarterback Rocky Lombardi, he completed 72% of his passes for 319 yards and 3 scores. His favorite target was wideout Jaden Reed, who caught 11 balls for $128 and a couple of touchdowns. Jaden was averaging 12 yards per reception. And kicker Matt Coughlin connected on all of his attempts on Saturday as well. He was 3 for 3 on PATs and 2 for 2 on field goals. Both field goals 40-plus yards. And as bad as they played in the first half against Rutgers, the spotty Spartan defense, they still ended up forcing 3 turnovers in that ball game. I think it was a total of 10 turnovers combined. Michigan State was 7 on the offensive side of things. But they are taking on a Michigan Wolverine squad who, despite being very good at every position on the field, they still managed to give up 17 points to Minnesota in their first half of their opener. And despite the fact I think Michigan will win this game convincingly, 25 points is an awful lot to lay in a rivalry game such as this one. The Wolverines failed to cover the number in 5 out of their last 6 hosting the Spartans at the Big House. Now, total-wise, when it comes to the number in this one, both of these teams saw their openers fly over the posted total. Both of their games flew over 52.5 points as well. So with all that said and done, I think Michigan State should keep it within that big number. Give me the Michigan State Spartans plus 25 and the over 52.5 in that contest. All right, let's see if this one's up. I don't think our next one's going to be up on our big screen here. No, it's not. But our next one is Purdue taking on Illinois, 12 p.m. Eastern start time. Now, the Boilermakers of Purdue are -7 on the road. Totals 58 and a hook.